if we were blessed with beachfront property within our family, it definitely would not have been sold. And thinking about how I would use it as an educator, it would be for sure a museum type space. I'm thinking maybe also some restaurants and some just like Black owned businesses. But I feel like my primary goal would be, how can we take people who haven't experienced the beach and give them a safe space to go to experience that beach? Over 50% of Black Americans are unmarried, and only 2% of Black families in America have a net worth over $1 million.
We are on our journey to not only join that 2%, but grow that 2%.
Facts. I'm Devon Truvel, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game, with my beautiful co-host.
I'm Sinclair, aka the Health Nerd. You can go to our website at them4show.com, our Instagram at them4show, and our YouTube channel at Melanated Married Millionaires in the Making.
And welcome to the M4 Show. Let's see. The question is, wait for it. So Bruce's Beach. If y'all don't know, Charles and Willa Bruce, Black family, melanated family, invested in basically like a bread and breakfast, an inn type space in Manhattan Beach in 1912. All right, that land was taken away from them by eminent domain in 1934. So Bruce's Beach was just sold back to the city of Los Angeles for $20 million by the descendants of Charles and Willa Bruce. First question, would you have sold the land if it belonged to our family?
I don't need 2 minutes for that.
And if not, what would you have done with the property? Wait for it. Let me put up my timer because I know you be going into it. Hold on, y'all.
Pull up my notes.
Oh, you got notes. Oh, she ready. She ready. All right, 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, hit it.
No, absolutely not. I would not have sold it back. No, especially not for 20 million. But no, I would not have sold it back. We're talking, we're talking about legacy, right? So I would have definitely made sure that whatever we do with it is something that stays within our family. Being Southern California natives, we know the value of Los Angeles beachfront property. And so that would have stayed with us. And it would have been something, I would have wanted to have a Black owned resort and restaurant. It would have probably been I probably would have kept the name Bruce's Beach. Again, if that's our family name, we're going to keep it. Yeah, Black owned restaurant and resort. And the reason why I did restaurant and resort, the restaurant, I can't even see how much time I have. Okay. The restaurant will cater to locals. And then the resort will cater to non-locals who come. It's a very touristy destination. So it just makes sense to have like the premier Black owned travel destination on the West Coast. Come on. So that's what I would have created. It's not a huge plot of land, but I think it would have been enough, especially if you can build up. Would have been enough again for a nice resort. I would have had some type of exhibit, if not a little museum or historic center for the family history that's there, a spa. And it definitely has to be IG friendly because again, you want the locals, right, to come. Because you know how like Nobu, like everybody wants to take the IG picture in front of them. It's like a status symbol. So I feel like it brings a lot of local business. So it would have been IG friendly. So everybody wants to come and take their pics. Obviously Black owned restaurant serving delicious Black food. And yeah, I think that covers everything, but I would have definitely kept it within the family.
Oh, with 6 seconds to spare, I see you. And I've never seen a Nobu picture, to be honest with you.
You're not.
I don't follow the Dashians. Is that what they're called these days?
They did make it popular.
The Dashians or
no? I don't think anybody's calling them
Dashians.
Dashians.
No, it's not a thing. Look, we'll get right back into the amazing podcast. But if you didn't know, in 2017, we created Black Wall Street, the board game, because we thought more families needed to know about the history of Tulsa Black Wall Street. More families needed to know about the legacy of Black excellence left behind of Tulsa Black Wall Street, that we can own a Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Salon. We can have a Booker T. Washington High School. We can have an Uncle Steve's Barbecue. We can have a Renaissance man like Simon Berry, who had his own taxi service and bus service that got bought out by the city of Tulsa. We have brilliance in our DNA. We wanted to make sure that your family can play a game that teaches them about this brilliance. So we have Black Wall Street, the board game right here. We had the first edition available in 2017. That got sold out. We're on the second edition right now, or you can get the beautiful masterpiece version of the game as well. It's up to you. Head to playblackwallstreet.com and get yourself Black Wall Street, the board game, to empower you, your family, and generations to come. Playblackwallstreet.com. Let's get back to the episode. All right, well.
But they did make the restaurant popular. But now I feel like everybody, that's just an example, but just other places, I feel like when you go places, they're like, oh, they made this grammable. Yes, they made this grammable. Sure. It helps with virality and get the word out. So that would have been something I did intentionally as well.
For sure. Well done, Sinclair. I do like the idea of a resort / hotel restaurant. Yes. All right, give me my 2 minutes.
Starting now.
No, I definitely would not have sold it. And, as a disclaimer, no disrespect to the Bruce's family. I'm sure there's a lot of different things that we don't know that led you to your decision. But if we were blessed with beachfront property within our family, it definitely would not have been sold. And thinking about how I would use it as an educator, it would be for sure a museum type space. I'm thinking maybe also some restaurants and some just like Black owned businesses. But I feel like my primary goal would be, how can we take people who haven't experienced the beach and give them a safe space to go to experience that beach, which was the original reason why Bruce's Beach was created, right? It was created because Black folks weren't welcomed along the coast. They weren't welcome to visit the beach and have fun. And there's people still to this day who may live in Compton, may live in Inglewood, and they've never been to the beach. So now our primary customers would be maybe high schools, community centers, and we would have field trips where they would come to the Bruce's Beach Exhibit Museum. They would learn about the leisure economy in the 1910s, 1920s. They would learn about this California history all throughout that time as well. And then you would have a day where you can go to the beach. Of course, Black-owned restaurant right there as well for you to go get your lunch, get your catering. And then if you want to buy some rare stuff, you want to buy some Black Wall Street board games, you want to buy some Melanated Mary stuff, there's just a nice mini Black Wall Street section right there as well. Boom. 30 seconds to spare. Come on. Legacy, man. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you would have done. Would you have sold Bruce's Beach? And if not, what would you have done with that land, right? And this seems like a very hypothetical question, but there's people's family land being sold every day, right? We did a whole episode on don't sell grandma's house. I think this is just a higher level
right
of grandma's house.
Don't sell grandma's resort. Beachfront property.
Oh goodness. But again, no shade to the Bruce's family. We don't know the full situation. Sure, there are reasons beyond our knowledge why y'all did it. We're just giving our own perspective on what we would have done if we are to ever be blessed with beachfront property. Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all, any, do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify, anything, all of them, all of them, wherever you're listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.